Ismail, Ike, Umberto, Hideki, Hillary, Hiroki, Hiroshi, Hiroyuki, Hendricks, Ariana, Harvey,
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores here alongside former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. The MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, again, these are the best players in the country. So players get to answer questions in this combine. Players get to push themselves up on the board. Players get to put themselves in a draft position. So I'm watching how the players are going to compete over the next few days.
And Sarah, this is a historic event this year because 2 female ball players receiving invites to participate in the Combine after their storied collegiate careers.
And of course, both these women are expected to be drafted, but that doesn't mean the Combine isn't important. It's an important opportunity to evaluate them with all of this technology, and for fans and teams to see what they can do with all of this technology and all of the StatCast.
And what a unique story. You know, high school teammates separated in college, back on the field now competing against the best players within the game. That is just really exciting.
Well, we can't wait to see how it all unfolds at the Combine in Phoenix.
Welcome to day 1 of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college baseball prospects, both male and female, showcased their skills this week, giving MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd. It's time for batting practice, so let's turn our attention to what's happening down in the cage. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95+ miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle. And what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. She was really good, utilized the entire field. I love how she utilizes her legs. She really stays on her backside. Tremendous lift in her swing and great carry. And you could really see how the ball had backspin to all parts of the field. Very impressive. So we're now into outfield play. This is kind of one of my favorite parts of the Combine. Scouts look at this from a variety of different perspectives. They're looking at breaks and angles to the ball, which is crucial for above average defensive play. This part of the drill, we're looking at how quickly they get to the ball, how under control they are, and the strength of their throws and the accuracy of the throw. Deep down scouting perspective, they're really trying to see the spin on the ball. how clean it is, and so they can get that one-hop throw into third base and home plate.
No, I'm with you on loving this. There's so many different ways to evaluate outfield defense in today's game. Of course, we can measure that arm strength. We can look at that accuracy of those throws, as you were saying. We can also measure speed, which is such an important part of playing the outfield. If you're not fast enough in the outfield to get to that ball, everything else is moot. So we can really measure all different aspects of playing the outfield.
And when you look at some of these players and then you think about the great right fielders, which is the arm strength position in our game, and you think Acuna, and you think about Tatis, you think about Kyle Tucker, Jason Hayward for a long period of time. And Sarah, pay particular attention now how they're making the outfielders move to the ball. They're trying to really see body movement and body awareness and how under control they are athletically when they go to execute this particular skill.
Well, as you said, right field is indeed the premier arm strength position in today's game, and I've gotten a number for you on that. In 2023, right fielders had an average max effort arm strength of 90.9 miles an hour. That means the top 10% of all right fielders' throws averaged almost 91 miles an hour. That's really incredible to think about.
And if you think about it in a game, when you're trying to build a complete roster, part of it is your defensive acumen. So when you have corner outfielders in particular that can really shut down a running game, that means it changes the whole dynamic of positioning from a competitive standpoint. And so these little simple drills, scouts are now projecting how those players will affect their ability to put that kind of defensive team on the field at the major league level. Outstanding outfield performance right there. Great instincts for the bat off the ball. Explosive first step movements, great angles, well above average arm strength with accuracy. She checked off every single box an outfielder needs to check off. That was outstanding. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, already a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery. Solid average, nothing exceptional, just does everything really well. Really good feel for her off-speed pitches, which should play in professional baseball. Like to see a better feel for the changeup, do think that will come, and I actually think there's a little bit more arm strength in there.
Ariana Harvey now at the plate. She strides confidently into the batter's box. To look at her, you'd never know the intense pressure she must be feeling. First pitch doesn't find the zone. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills.
Here we go, kid. Here we go. One out, one out.
The 1-1 offering. Swing and a foul straight back.
Find me a barrel right here.
And now the 1-2. Gets her swinging. Now up, Ariana Harvey. Struck out swinging the first time.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Ground ball, could be two. Flips to second. On to first, and it's a double play. Great play to turn two, and a highlight reel effort to start it with the glove flip to second base. That kind of play is a big risk in the minors because you don't want to stall a promotion by making errors and being viewed as a showboat. Full credit for making that look smooth, though. We head back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jaime Pinto.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Into center. Harvey settles under this one. Runner tagging for third. Here comes the throw. He is safe. So digging in, Ariana Harvey.
Let's go. Hey, let it rip one time. One out, one out.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. That cutter in from the opposite-handed pitcher is so nasty. He's trying to saw the batter off. The 0-1 offering. Tried to get her chasing on the changeup. With the tying run at the dish. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And before the 1-1 pitch, time is called.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch
The
up there.
2-2. This one is labeled, and that one gets down. Fair ball, coming around third. The run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game. So up next, Ryan Fraser.
Got a good D behind you. Let it rip.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. That one off the inside edge, it's a walk. Batting order turns over. Next up, Roy Ramos.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
And here is Peter Pennington.
Eye of the tiger, kid. You got this. One out.
Go ahead run at second here in game 1 of this 3-game series. Popped up. And the infield fly rule in play.
Liners out.
Ronald Hanna digs in now.
Trust yourself. Come on.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Grounder to first. Pittenger. Flip to the pitcher covering. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. River Montero, the next to hit.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
You're unstoppable.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner into center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. On a play like that, he has to be certain he can make it to third, tagging up from second. If there's any doubt, you should shut it down. It was a great throw for the out, but he was already in scoring position and probably shouldn't have pushed it. So two down. And now the center fielder, Ariana Harvey. 1 for 3.
Here we go.
Fill it up.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Ground ball, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third in to score. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. I think his mind was already in the dugout on that play, but he lost focus, and the error prolongs the inning for the offense. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. So digging in, Ryan Fraser.
2 down now.
Nothing easy. Nothing easy right after this guy.
Get your pitch.
All square at 4. Ground ball to third. Salgado. They get the force. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runners left. Here's the center fielder, Ariana Harvey.
Fly up there, huh?
Hey, let's turn it. Plays at 2 now.
Swing, ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. Runner around third. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's now 5-4. Ryan Fraser getting ready to hit.
The right guy. No one better up there.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning.
1 down. 1 down.
Got him swinging. Now 2 away. Roy Ramos will hit next.
2 outs here.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up any insurance. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine is over, and what an array of talent we've witnessed today, with many players leaving a lasting impression on scouts and fans alike. And we're only getting started. There's much more excitement to come in this historic MLB Draft Combine. We'll see you at Game 2. Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th inning. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. And now the DH, Mark Ferris.
Hey, we got no one here.
One time.
Here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
On the ground, and foul ball. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. And goes down on strikes. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Caden Stratton.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that one fouled off. One out and the base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Stevens moving under it. Hauls that one in. Now it's the second baseman, Joel Uribe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Hey, get ahead of him right here.
That one fouled off. Two outs and nobody aboard. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Two down now, two down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider just misses. And after not getting the call on the outer half, she's just trying to get some clarification for where it missed. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the 9th. Gets him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine is in the books. We saw a lot of players make compelling cases for their futures in professional baseball. No easy task, knowing that every play, every swing, every pitch is being scrutinized. The pressure is on, and Game 3 is just around the corner. I'll see you then. So 2 down. Ariana Harvey getting ready to hit.
Got a good D
Drive it
behind
like
you.
you can. Let's go.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. She fell behind 0-2, but after seeing a pitch that far outside the zone, she might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Fights it off, we'll see another.
Here we go, kid.
And another ball. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Digging in, Ariana Harvey. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, your pitch.
Popped in the air, left field. Herzog moving under this one. Got it. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Julian Cordero.
No outs here.
The 0-1. This out to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ricky Ackerman.
Hey, plays it one
2-1
now.
pitch upcoming. Swing and a rocket. That's back. And it's gone! Home run! It just got out of here. It's 10-8. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. She really laid it on the line trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. So digging in, Ariana Harvey.
Yeah, the play's at 2. Let's roll it.
Center field, Escobar under it. Makes the catch. Chad Geronimo will hit next. On 0-1, the delivery. Line drive, base hit.
That one, attaboy.
He turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. Close play, in there safely. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next up, the designated hitter, Manny Valdez. The 2-2. Hammered for a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. Runner safe as a run scores. And here is Ariana Harvey. She's got another chance now to prove she's not just an asset in the field. She can make some noise at the plate, too. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
One out and the base is empty.
One out. One out.
Foul ball there.
Come on, let it fly right here.
1-2 pitch. Struck her out looking. So up next, Ariana Harvey, 0 for 4 with 2 flyouts and 2 strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The crowd's standing now in a 1-run game in the 9th inning. That one fouled off.
There we go.
Pitch up there.
And the 1-1. Inside,
Perfect.
and it hit the batter. Free pass. Runner at first.
got it. No
Next
better.
is the
Let's go.
designated hitter, Ryan Fraser. And that's ball 4.
Pitches down.
The lineup flips over.
we got no one
Roy Ramos, the next to hit.
Your turn now. No one better.
That's a liner to left.
Got it, got it, got it.
Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Peter Pennington.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
Right here.
1-1 pitch now. In the air to left.
Get over his head. Get over his head.
High bounce sends this one over. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. As always, it was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stock. The barriers we saw broken were definitely an added bonus, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds, both for these players and our sport.
With the 27th pick of the 9th round, the San Diego Padres select Ariana Harvey, a two-way player from the West region. With the 25th pick of the 10th round, the Oakland Athletics select Mia Lewis, a second baseman from the West region.
So that concludes this year's first-year player draft, and there is certainly a lot to talk about, but nothing more important than the historic nature of this year's event, because we saw for the first time 2 female ball players get drafted, and it's got the entire sports world taking notice, Dan.
I mean, I can't even emphasize how huge this is for all of sports. And what happened tonight, Sarah, is a path was formed for other young women to be able to pursue the game of baseball at the highest level.
Absolutely. This is not just a feel-good story. These 2 women showed that they deserve to be considered at the highest level. They have what it takes to succeed in pro ball, maybe MLB one day as well.
Well, congratulations to all the players that were selected.